Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. Today I'm going to be working on my April budget. As I've mentioned before, this is my portion of the budget. It does not include my husband's income. It also does not include 100% of our bills because my husband does pick up a portion. I use an Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner, and let's get going. So I usually put in a couple of stickers to make it at least a little appealing. It helps me to stay focused on my budget, so I keep looking at it. But that's just what helps me. And I use stickers from an Erin Condren sticker book. It's the monthly collection edition 2 for the Always a Reason and a Season to Celebrate. Okay, so let's get started. I'll start with my income. So I usually do an estimated and an actual. I have a carry forward from the last paycheck that has to flow into the next month. I have my actual employment, and I do share my actual numbers. Cell phone money reimbursement from my mother and my husband. My FSA monies, any other miscellaneous incomes, and any money from savings. So that'll give me my total. So carry forward that I am estimating from March is $941. My employment, $3,150.66. Cell phone reimbursement, I'm estimating $195. I'm estimating $238 in FSA money. I'm estimating $650 in other income. I am estimating $5,000 coming in from savings. My husband and I are working on building a new home, and that's one of our. I'm actually deliberately pulling over the $5,000 to do our second down payment, good faith deposit. So that's the total for our income. It's $10,174.66, and again that's bloated because of the amount coming over from savings. Let's see. Let's use this washi to delineate between my income and my expenses. Okay. And then for my expenses, again an estimated and an actual. So I have my sinking funds, which I have set aside for various things. My gas, which is one of my quote-unquote cash categories, meaning it stays on my debit card. I don't actually pull physical cash for it. My chiropractor, my supplements, and because my husband will be going to school this month and away for a chunk of time, I have to accommodate groceries into my budget. I did finally cancel my disability insurance, so I no longer have that. The mortgage on our second home, my life insurance, cell phone bill, which again is a family plan, which is where I get my cell phone money reimbursement from. My electric for the rental home, or for the second home. Daycare for my daughter. Any money I can squeak into savings. Any additional debt. So the only debts we're left with at current are the mortgage on the second home, and my husband's student loans, which I'm currently working on the mortgage while still also saving for the new house. Any miscellaneous other or unbudgeted items, and Dollar Shave Club, and carry forward. And then, as I mentioned above, why I'm pulling the $5,000 from my savings, it's for our builder. All right, and that'll bring us to a total. I run a zero-based budget, so I give every dollar a name. So, because I pulled $120 in sinking funds in the last paycheck of March, I'm only pulling $60 for the month of April, because I'm not going to pull $60 out of the first paycheck. Gas, I'm estimating $180 for the month. Chiropractor, copays, $287 for the month. I see the chiropractor weekly, and my husband does try to come as well when he's home. Supplements, estimating $100. $150 for groceries. This should cover myself and the formula for my daughter that I may need to pick up. The mortgage on the second home. Life insurance. Okay, so the cell phone is an estimate because it always changes by pennies. NICEAG, which is electric. It's always an estimate. I won't know for another 2 weeks, I think. Daycare. I have 5 Mondays to cover, which is when it's due. Savings, I'm only estimating being able to set aside $55. Debt, in the debt, I also include anything that's current due, which is a car repair, which was well over $600. So that plus what extra I can spare to send to, or what I budgeted to send in addition to that second mortgage, or the mortgage on the second home. Not planning on any other miscellaneous. Dollar Shave Club is not due this month. I need to carry forward into next month, $897.33. And then for our builder, we do our second deposit. And again, that's $10,174.66 in total. So $0, meaning every dollar has a purpose. So I'm going to set up my sidebar with how I like to track various items. So I like to track when my flex reimbursement comes in. So it comes in, gets paid on Fridays. So we have 4 Fridays in the month of April. For a total. And then my income, which shouldn't change unless I have overtime, which I get paid every other week, so I should be paid on the 13th and the 27th. Then cell reimbursement. This comes in from my mom, my husband, and my aunt, but my aunt paid 6 months in advance in January, so I won't receive that. And then other income. And then that's it for this page. You see I have an oil change due. Actually ended up doing that oil change with that car repair, so that's already taken care of. So this is where I'll keep track of my income, and you'll see that on my monthly recap for March. Then on this page, I like to track my cash expenses. So I have my gas, which has a budget of $180. I have the chiropractor with a budget of $287. I have my supplements with a budget of $100. And then I have groceries with a budget of $150. And then this will be any other unbudgeted items, which I have no budget for it because I hopefully won't have it. Alright, so that's what I do for these 2 pages. On my monthly view, I kind of track or estimate when I'll have expenses, just so I can help me figure out my budget. And then as I go through the month, I do track when I spend what. And then on the dot grid page on the just before the monthly view, I notate my debt, or my husband and I's debt. So our debt balances are, as of today, April 1st, as I'm recording this. Happy Easter and happy April Fools. So I have just the mortgage on the second home, which as of today is $40,123.99. So this is the last debt that I currently hold. And then my husband has his student loans. And as of today is $31,031.16. We are starting to whittle away at this mortgage, but we're focusing more on savings because we will not be able to sell this house in time to accommodate the new house. So we have to have all our down payment and everything set aside. And as soon as we sell the house we currently live in, this debt will be gone. And we may use the rest of the proceeds of this house to pay off that mortgage. And then all we have to do is wait for the sale of this house, the second home, and that'll go towards our mortgage on our new home. So that's it for my debts. Just over $71,000, which is not too shabby. But that's it for my month of April. So next I'm going to do my May preview, which I typically budget month to month. So I'm just going to, or paycheck to paycheck, sorry, excuse me. So I'm just going to go through and note down anything that I have and how I'm using the money. So I'd already estimated a carry forward of $897.33 coming into the month of May. My husband does have drill in the 4 days that I've circled, and then he's also going to be away for training at work, so this has tweaked my budget from when I initially thought about it. So from what I understand, he'll be gone the weeks leading up, the week and a half leading up to going away for drill. So yeah, I have to accommodate more groceries. So I have an anticipated income here. I have an anticipated income here. From that carry forward, I have anticipated gas of $60 and supplement of $50. I have chiropractor $86 anticipated here. And then this, both that carry forward and those two, another chiropractor here. Daycare here. And Dollar Shave Club of $9.72. And then hopefully be able to save $3.46. Sorry. My notes are a little small. 406.61 is what this should work out to. I'm anticipating LBS of 37 and then savings of 37, so that should just go right together. So that's all those accounted for. And then I have other income of $650 and then additional cell phone income of $105. That should go, and along with my regular employment income and another LBS, all that should go and pay for sinking funds of $60, gas of $90, supplement of $50, and groceries of $100. That will also pay for 2 more daycares at $289. My mortgage is due for the second home here. 2 more chiropractors, and these are based on the new information from when I was guessing at these. Those are changed. My life insurance, and then hopefully be able to save from these 4 incomes $637.28. And then my next set of incomes, I have LBS of 67 estimated here, so a savings of 67. And then another personal income or work income and another LBS. Oops. Anticipating that at 67. So those 2 incomes should pay for more sinking funds at 60, gas at 30, and supplements at 50. My husband should be home, so he'll take care of groceries. Another daycare here. Chiropractor here. Cell phone and NICEAG here. And then a carry forward of $791.33. And that is my May budget or preview. Again, this is by paycheck, and that should be it. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. And I should be back shortly with my March review and maybe a plan with me. Thank you.